Exterior, Jasper Cove. Day. A small outcropping of rock forms an overhead and rough sides to Jasper's chosen home. His meager belongings neatly rest in various holes within the rock. Jasper sits on a large flat rock near the entrance. It carves a bow from a sturdy but flexible piece of branch. Courtney, off screen. What you doing? Jasper looks up. Courtney stands a few feet away, watching intently. Jasper, making a bow. Courtney, what for? Jasper, to shoot the arrows I make. Courtney, oh. Courtney peers around the small cave. Courtney, you really know a lot about this kind of stuff, huh? Jasper stays focused on his work without looking up. Jasper, yeah, quite a bit. Courtney, where did you learn all this? Jasper, I was raised by apes and had to fend for myself since I was 7. After a moment, Jasper looks up. Courtney stares blankly. Jasper, like Tarzan. Courtney still draws a blank. Jasper, the ape man left for dead in the forest? Nothing. Jasper, Texas. I learned it in Texas. Courtney beams. Courtney, oh, cool. Exterior, camp, night, as darkness falls. Between the tents and the waterline, a large campfire burns. Over it, a crude stick structure holds a large pot. Around the fire, the contestants sit on a stand. Not on a stand. Around the fire, the contestants sit on the sand, eating pork and beans from super thin, cheap paper plates. Alan moves around the periphery, filming. Exterior, ocean, night. Cobber swims quietly toward the yacht in the distance. External, camp, night. Around the campfire, the survivors are still eating. Gary, to Courtney, it was nice of you to share your food. Racine, I hope you don't get to thinking we owe you for it. Courtney, I planned on saving them for when I was, starving. Jeff, wise plan. What made you change your mind? Courtney, I was starving. Bree, still, you didn't have to share. Courtney, I kinda did, since I couldn't open the can and I don't know how to cook them. Besides, everyone helped. Gary brought the pan, Jasper made the fire, Teresa brought paper plates. Teresa, biodegradable. Jasper scoops beans that are falling through a hole in his plate. Jasper, I think they already started. Racine, only one of us can win. This ain't no fucking buddy party. Everyone focuses on their eating. Jasper breaks the awkward silence. Jasper, notice how the simplest foods taste so much better out in the wild? Someone lets out a small fart. Gary, oops, excuse me, it's the beans. Brad, smells like girl fart. Courtney, girl fart. Brad, light, tasteless, and aromatic. Racine, there's a boy that never been trapped under my sheets. Alan laughs. Racine shoots him a glance. Racine to Alan, that funny, chicken man? You wish you were so lucky? Gary struggles to his feet. Gary, I better head to bed. It could be dangerous this close to the fire. Gary waddles toward his tent in the background. Teresa, actually, the amount of gas required in an open space such as this. Gary opens the flap to his tent. A candle burns from a small stone inside. Teresa continued. In order to combust, Gary opens the tent, turns around, and zips the flap shut. Teresa continued. Is much higher than that required in an enclosed space. A thunderous fart from the tent. The tent lights up as if lightning had struck. The flap blows open as the entire tent puffs out. Teresa, such as a tent. The group gasps, stares in surprise. Gary sticks his head out of the tent. Gary, I'm okay. Exterior, yacht, night. Cobber climbs the rope ladder, drops to the deck. He moves quietly and quickly to the hatch at the bow, pulls it open. Cobber, it's time. External, beach, day. Morning. Gary, Jasper, and Jeff stand knee-deep in the water. Gary and Jeff each hold a fishing line. Jasper holds his bow, an arrow firmly seated and ready. 20 yards out, Atsuka swims back and forth in front of him. Jasper keenly searches the water. Jeff glances at him and smiles. Jeff, I may not be a hunter, but I don't think you can shoot a fish. Jasper, think of it as a powered spear. Jeff, oh, I like that. Jasper suddenly pulls the arrow back, takes aim, and lets it fly into the water. He dives forward, disappearing in the water. Jasper reemerges with the arrow, a large fish cleanly impaled. Jasper, quick, clean, and no bait. Jeff, bait? Gary suddenly tenses up, points out across the water. Gary, shark! 20 yards from Atsuko, a shark fin is clearly visible, moving quickly toward him. Atsuko is oblivious. Gary and Jeff begin jumping and waving at Atsuko, yelling, Shark! Shark! Jasper pulls the fish from his arrow and throws it to the beach. He recocks his arrow and takes aim. Atsuko, noticing the commotion, smiles and waves. The fin is upon Atsuko. His hands fly into the air as he is pulled down where Jasper lets the arrow fly. The fin disappears beneath the water. All three stand on the beach, staring. The water splashes and foams for a moment. Then, nothing.